and he went up to Doug Bowser and Mr. Miyamoto himself and was like, "Hey, show me the stair facts." Oh, welcome to the Pixel Primos Video Game Podcast, the show where we talk about all the latest things in gaming, from beating your high score to romancing the character who's the biggest whore. Hey, I'm Quad Solo.
And I just happen to be that biggest whore. My name's Paco.
I thought you were going to say the boar because of Baldur's Gate. I'm JJ.
Well, that was a missed opportunity.
Well, to be fair,
I don't
there
even know
are
if
a
you can turn
lot of
into a whore.
whores in Baldur's Gate. I'll let y'all figure out which one's the biggest.
The twink.
Yeah, probably. Anyway.
The twink vampire. He's the biggest. I have zero doubts.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, but of course, the true alphas of the show are you guys, the viewers. So let us take this time to acknowledge these alphas that left us some comments on our Vitali Predator hunting lawsuit and Pokemon the card game fights episode of the Alpha Primos.
Paco, because of you, my YouTube feed is now nothing but people at card shows being like, "Don't go to this guy. He'll fucking scam
you." Well, because of Quan, my feed is nothing but Amazing Digital Circus fan theories.
Yes,
literally, that is my whole fucking feed, TikTok and Instagram. And I don't, and I still haven't seen past the first episode, so I still don't know what's going on. But it makes it sound very intriguing and very interesting. But it just makes Jax look like a total asshole in like every scenario.
Like you got time. The movie is in like less than a month. You've got
Jax is the bubble, right?
No, Jax is the rabbit. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. The purple dude.
I'm gonna watch it.
No, is it a wallaby?
Like Rocco.
Are they Australian?
No.
Not Australian. No, I mean I'm gonna watch it like the week before the movie comes out, just so it's like fresh in my mind.
Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna wait till the week before, watch all of it, so at least I know what the fuck is going on. And it's only 8 episodes, so they're only like 30 minutes.
That's what me, Mark, and Carol did with Demon Slayer, because Carol had never seen Demon Slayer.
Oh yeah,
that wasn't easy because we ran through the whole show.
Yeah. Ironically, I did that with my wife, but I did that with her when the first one came out, the one with Rengoku on the train. Yeah. So I had to like show her like in a day on Friday.
I remember that.
Because then we went to watch it on Saturday. In San Antonio, because we didn't have the movie here.
Yeah, no, we jumped the last arc when they're just going to all the Hashiras to get trained. They're like, you already met these guys. There's nothing important. You remember the sound guy that like lost an arm? He came back. He's beating them with the stick now.
That is true. It really is just them like training. There isn't like much exposition to it.
And I mean, we were like, all right, the movie's in an hour. Let's just go. You want to see Michael Jackson blow up? Here it is.
You know what?
And then the fucking movie opens with that. So I was like, god damn it, we could have skipped. We could have skipped all of this.
Anyway, there's some drama going on with the Amazing Digital Circus movie, but I feel like that'll probably be a topic for next week. So, Alpha Primos, as you know, we get more info, as it is technically still a developing story. So we'll wait on that. So congrats, you guys. You get a break from me. All right, yes, let us acknowledge these alphas that left us comments. All right, our first comment comes to us from J Teller 7225 saying, "Awesome, I get to watch this before work." Yes,
Nice.
you can. The typical schedule is to upload these at 8 a.m. on Fridays, and it's both on YouTube and on Spotify at the moment. But that is always the target date, unless, something happens that prevents me from editing the episode, um, and it delays it. But for the most part, that is the target, Friday mornings. So,
Yeah, and sometimes I get drunk and forget that I have to make a thumbnail.
but
That
I feel like
that's happened
we
quite
could
a
just
bit.
put placeholder thumbnails, it's fine. I feel like, the, if the episode's late, that is on me. but but yes, so glad you got to enjoy it before work. But yes, all of them should be uploaded by 8 a.m. So yep. So you enjoy them when you can. All right. Next one comes from the big dog, Super Saiyan Chicken. We're still workshopping it, okay? But I just think it's funny to say it. The big dog. But you got to say it like that.
I love it, Maggle.
Yes. Yes. Yes, I stole it from Cultaholic. We can move on.
Uh, I stole it from JBL. It's fine. They stole it from JBL. So, like, there's no original thoughts on the internet
It's okay.
unless you spell it THOT.
Because to my understanding, he would do it on those like WTF like segments, and I don't think they do that show anymore. So then that means I think it's up for grabs. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Someone in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, yes, Super Saiyan Chicken left us a comment regarding the Vitali episode saying, the situation involving these predator catchers is always difficult to really give an opinion on. I can appreciate these people if predators are actually being prosecuted, but with how often these videos are exploitive and rely on entertainment and an excuse for violence instead of careful research, it is hard not to question their intentions and morals. Even with how seemingly professional the old Chris Hansen series was, there was some questionable methods in play. That being said, I totally recommend a YouTuber by the name of Mr. Gigi who did an amazing series where he discusses the To Catch a Predator series. It is very hilarious and does raise interesting criticism regarding the operation. Ah, I'm glad you mentioned Mr. Gigi because he is a friend of the show.
Yeah.
Yes, but no, yes, I am subscribed to Mr. Gigi. I love his documentary breakdown series where he just asks people or he will find some of the most messed up documentaries and then he watches them and then he gives you like the full like breakdown on it. Anyway, yes, great guy. He's a friend of the show. Y'all should definitely check him out. Anyway, I hadn't seen his To Catch a Predator video, so I will definitely be checking that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, cool. All right. So, a lot of shit's been happening in the gaming world right now. We're
mhm.
getting all kinds of announcements, all kinds of rumors, all kinds of leaks. It's really hard to keep up. So, I guess we'll just start with this one. It's not a leak. It was an official announcement. Stairfax.
When you're burying the lead here.
What lead?
The lead is that someone at Nintendo watches our show. Because I was giving Star Fox crap for having fewer games than the OG himself, Bubsy.
Bubsy.
And they
And
took that personally.
Someone at Nintendo was like, "Son of a bitch, he's right."
he's like, I'm gonna change that. And he went up to Doug Bowser and Mr. Miyamoto himself and was like, "Hey, show me the Stairfax."
I see what you did there.
Anyway, so then they
that's gonna be the
busted up
thumbnail
this.
now. I'm gonna get the car fox. Look. So I'm just gonna put Stair Fox on the t-shirt.
But yes, show me the Stairfax. and they delivered. It was a shadow drop. Like they just literally Miyamoto tweeted himself on the Nintendo account. Hey guys, Nintendo presentation in 30 minutes. What? And then it was a new Star Fox. So they are remaking, built from the ground up, Star Fox 64.
Okay.
But they are just calling it Star Fox.
So it's the same game they've made 3 times before.
Yes.
But new. It's new.
But I mean, well, hold on a second. We got to dissect that because you have Star Fox on the Super Nintendo,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have Star Fox 64, which was just the same
remake of
game. But just with updated. So you could say it's a remake. Then you have Star Fox 3D, which was just a remaster.
Mm-hmm.
on the 3DS.
And then you have Star Fox Zero, which was a reboot. And then now you have this one. So that means technically Star Fox 64 has only been remade this one time.
I mean, semantics are splitting hairs here.
I'm not splitting hairs.
I feel like you're splitting a few hairs.
I don't think so.
It's been made 4 times. It's been remade 4 times. But what's new with it, anyways? So what are they doing?
Graphics.
Well, first things first. The way it looks, that's probably the biggest change. It has been updated with enhanced graphics for the Switch 2, and it looks realistic now. And this is where I'm gonna come in with a very controversial hot take. So I think it looks fine.
You mean the character designs?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I'm with you actually. I don't hate the new character designs.
I saw them. I think they look cool. I think I will say the only one I have a problem with is Falco.
Oh, he looks too much like a chicken.
Yes, he doesn't look like fucking hawk. He's a fucking hawk. Why does his beak? Oh yeah, falcon. My bad. Still, he's a predator. He's a raptor bird. Why does his beak look like that? He has the beak of like a sparrow. No, he needs a falcon beak.
He's the kid from fucking My Hero with the chicken man. with the
It's
stand.
not Ichidori. It's
The more hardcore
Nah.
Darkwing Duck.
Yeah.
I
it's
mean,
not Itadori, right?
I never remember the
Oh,
kid's name, and he's my
I don't.
favorite one.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't know.
like
Dark
legit,
Shadow. All
he's
I
my
know is Dark
favorite one.
Shadow. Uh,
Uh, is it Tokoyami?
Tokoyami.
Yeah, sure. Yes,
I think
I
that
think you're
is
right.
actually who it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Um, I I think you're right. All the character designs looks fine. I think just Falco's beak is a little just like okay, well, you're making him look realistic. Falco don't look like a falcon, or at least an anthropomorphic falcon, as I would think he would look like. Um, but other than that, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I don't see what people are complaining about. Like, I like the memes. The memes are funny. I
The
thought there
memes
was
Yeah.
do make me laugh. Yeah.
I thought like people I thought because I hadn't seen the actual Nintendo Direct. I had because I was at work, so I saw it afterwards and I saw clips and stuff. I thought people were gonna be like, oh, the people hate it because it's like they did something like woke. You know what I mean? Like they
Mm,
changed something. I was like, what did they change? And then I was like, so you're just mad because they look real? Is that it? Like there's nothing else? Like that's all you're really mad about because he looks semi-real? It's
I
okay.
mean,
It's okay. Like
He
it's
doesn't
like
look
no,
like ugly Sonic.
yeah, I don't think there's an ugly Sonic situation, but no, I really needed you guys last week at Chili's because man, I was the only one at that table that was like defending this art direction. Everybody else was fucking hated it. The the complaint was that the fur didn't look real enough and that's what throws off the realistic look on the Switch too. And I'm like, I thought it looked fine.
The
But
fur.
I but I honestly want to blame it on that this person probably like found it like on a TikTok, whereas I saw the actual Nintendo presentation and it looked fine. Like maybe it takes some getting used to for some people, but I think once you actually see them like move and talk, it looks fine. But
Yeah.
uh
I don't understand I didn't understand the complaints with the character designs because I'm like, have you bitches seen the box for the
oh
original
the
Star
puppet
Fox on
one,
Super
yeah.
Nintendo? Like this was clearly
hmm
always the intention.
Yeah.
It's just in 64 they had very limited polygons to work with. They
hmm
couldn't make it look like a Muppet.
Yeah, exactly. But here's a tweet I found that I think like, like sums it up pretty good. It's from jj.biz. Oh, I'm sorry. It's on Blue Sky. And it says, "The Switch is so old," you all said. "I need better graphics," you demanded. Wah, wah, you cried. And now you sit here before Slippy Toad, the slippiest he's ever been, slippier than a fucking banana peel under a cartwheel, all thanks to the raw power of the Nintendo Switch 2, and you reject him. Well said.
I mean, he ain't wrong. He ain't wrong.
Right.
I will
But
say,
Mhm.
Slippy does kind of freak me out when I when I stare at it for too long.
He's all sweaty, just
but
I'm like that episode of Simpsons with the fast food kid, just like, my God, you
God, you
greasy.
greasy. Yeah. It the other thing that might also put up like some people, but I once again I'm still sticking to like I think it's fine, is their feet. They
Oh
have
yeah, yeah,
realistic feet now.
Mhm.
So
yeah. Falco's got chicken feet.
before, yeah, the design was they were basically like animal waist up
Hmm.
and then humanoid waist down. They all had humanoid legs. Not anymore. Now Fox has,
Like fox
canine
legs.
feet,
Yeah, yeah.
and
It's like
likewise
that.
Falco has bird feet.
It's like they made them all lung cat.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. I don't know about that. So Mario Galaxy lied about Fox.
Well,
No
that's a different
boots.
Fox.
Okay. Are they
That's
doing
That's
before
a
multiple
he
different.
jumped
timelines?
universes.
This is that that's Stairfax pre remake.
So they're gonna have animal bodies. I don't know about that. Is that gonna be really the right choice?
I mean, I doubt we're gonna see them that much. They're in airships
You're
for
right. You're
like
right. You're right about that.
98% of the game.
I think if you're gonna have like the animal, like full animal bodies, I think the only one that wouldn't bother me would be Falco. I think he'd be
Mm.
the only one that wouldn't bother me, like if he's like full, got his claws and shit. Um, I feel like how they gonna make Slippy work? Is he gonna be on all fours?
No,
Or are
he
they gonna
still
give him
stands
like
up. He
they're
just
gonna
had he just has
big old webbed
toad
feet?
toad legs. Yes, with feet. But yeah, but as far as the Mario Galaxy, I honestly think them pointing out the space boots was to probably do away with the. There was always like a fan theory that
Mm-hmm.
that all of them had their legs amputated and they had
Oh,
robot feet so that way
oh,
they could withstand the G force
oh.
when they're flying.
So it's
So
like a canon thing. Okay.
so I think them referencing it in the movie and specifically calling it boots
Uh-huh.
was to try to undo that theory because they were like that's kind of dark.
That's like Rocket Raccoon level of like, what the fuck did they do to these animals?
Mm,
That's
yeah.
you know what I mean? Okay, that does make it really dark. Like, what kind of fucked up world do they live in? Like, now I'm kind of curious about the lore about that now. Yeah, it's fucked up, but I'd still see it. Okay, so they're gonna go full animal anthropomorphic, a la Zootopia, I'm guessing.
It seems that way. So it's just like
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if they're gonna go like this Utopia kind of route, then all right, we'll see what happens. I mean, those all looked
mm,
fine. I'm sure this will be fine. And you're probably right. We're only gonna see them in the ships. Probably hardly, maybe only in cutscenes are you gonna see their actual bodies.
yeah,
Unless they're gonna like Star Fox 64 was the one where you got out of the ship, right? And you had to do and he had like a bow staff, or which one was that one? Where he had a bow
that
staff and shit.
that was Star Fox Adventures on the GameCube.
Okay. So okay, then they're probably not gonna do any of that then at all. No bow
Probably not,
staff.
but yeah, some other changes coming to this Star Fox remake is also full blown cutscenes now. So it looks like this one will have like more story focused content, I guess, if that's the right way to describe it. But
Man, the furries
they
are gonna
show
have a field day with that.
Oh,
oh yeah, definitely.
dude.
The they showed a clip in the presentation where it's the like I guess the prologue, the opening, where you actually see Fox's dad, James McLeod, when he's still with Peppy and Pigma, and it shows the betrayal and yeah, which leads to Star Fox having to join the fight. Um, so I think there's gonna be more emphasis on that. Likewise, they did show little snippets, but not the full thing of where I guess between levels we are gonna see more moments of the characters interacting, talking on the Great Fox and stuff. So I am curious to see that because there was a story in Star Fox. There always was, but it was never really. presented, front and center. It was always through, little dialogue or text boxes,
And the weird blah 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 sounds that they would make through it.
Yeah, in the Super Nintendo, yeah. But then in 64 they did talk. But yeah.
Yeah, and Peppy got his southern accent.
Are they gonna bring back the
Mhm.
same voice actors, or are they gonna use famous voice actors?
New ones.
You
Oh,
know,
okay, okay.
Uh,
but
yeah, they're new
I
they're
hope
new
they keep the
actors,
southern
yeah.
accents because
Mhm.
it wasn't just Peppy.
It was also the rabbit.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
Well,
Peppy.
that's Peppy.
rabbit's Peppy is a rabbit. I get Peppy and Slippy confused.
One of the
I always think,
villains
uh-huh.
had a bit of a southern drawl to him.
Mhm.
One of the ones that
Yeah.
you fight in the Landmaster. He's like, come on, get a little closer. He talks a
Oh,
little
yeah,
like
that
Arthur. He
yeah, that
talks a little like
monkey
Arthur
guy, yeah.
Morgan.
Yeah, he
Get a little
does.
closer.
Mm, but yeah, so that's another change, but as far as, like, big changes, I think that's kind of, like, the 2 biggest ones.
No,
There
mouse
is gonna be,
controls.
like, yes, mouse controls, they are gonna have, like, a little multiplayer mode as well.
Ooh, okay. I don't care for multiplayer, but
Well,
Mm,
this
you
one's
never know.
gonna be
This might be
cool.
good.
This one, I like if I was still living with Mark and we had his daughter on the weekends, it would be
mhm.
something cool to play with her because it's one of us controls the plane and the other one controls the guns.
Yeah, where the
Oh, that
shoot
okay. That does
mhm,
sound kind of cool. One of them's a gunner. Yeah, okay, that's kind of cool. That would be kind of
mm,
cool. Take the
mhm.
shot. Line it up. Take the goddamn shot. I can see the
Mm,
arguments brewing already.
mm. But yeah, but I think that'll I think that'll about do it for Star Fox. We can move on for that one. So we could talk about another game that had a surprise presentation. Of course, I'm talking about Stranger Than Heaven, aka
Yes.
Yeah,
the
Snoop Dogg a
new
dog.
yes. So for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, uh RGG Studios, aka Ryuga Otoku, aka the people that made Yakuza, they had a presentation showing off their new game called Stranger Than Heaven. So I believe it takes place in like the same Yakuza universe,
Yeah.
but it is its own story n- with its own characters, likewise set in a different time period.
Apparently, it's a prequel,
Hmm.
and it's detailing the origins of the Tojo clan.
Yes.
Yeah, and the time period is 1915 to 1965 Japan.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. You're gonna play through 50 years worth of this
Yeah.
dude's life.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah. Mhm. But yes, the big thing about this game that's getting all the headlines is yes, Snoop Dogg is in the game, and from the looks of it, he is playing a very crucial like
Character.
story character.
They revealed a lot
It
actually. Like
yeah.
it's a 30-minute presentation
Mm,
and they went in depth on like what the story is gonna be. So, there's no spoilers, no major spoilers anyway, but yeah. Noob Dogg's important.
mhm, mhm. But yeah, as far as like the main gist of the story is that you're playing as this guy back in what 1915,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that he jumps aboard a ship that's it going from like San Diego in the United States to Japan. And that's where Snoop Dogg's character finds him for trying to smuggle onto the ship. And then it seems Snoop Dogg is slowly helping him like gain his footing in Japan. And I mean, I'll say that it's intriguing just because I don't think we've gotten that many stories where it's like the other way around. We usually see like, no, I'm going to America, I'm going to the new world, I'm going to the.
Yeah.
And we never get it from the other way around. If someone's like, no, fuck this bitch, I want to go back home. Or I guess for him, it's technically not home because he's never lived there. He was
Yeah.
born in America,
Go back to
but
the
he's just going.
motherland.
Yeah, he's going back to motherland because that's where his mom's from, and so he wants to see if things will be better for him back there because he done got to deal with racist motherfuckers.
Yeah. It's funny that you bring up that we usually hear the story the other way around of people like coming to America because when they started explaining that aspect of the story, that he's an American, uh, half Japanese American that's going back to Japan in 1915,
Mhm.
immediately I thought of The Godfather 2.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
was like, this is The Godfather Part 2, except he's going to Japan instead of coming to America from Italy.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
it yeah. He's gonna become Don Corleone, Don Juan de la Nuche of
I
the
mean,
Tojos.
it. I mean, yeah, because it's about the Tojo clan, the start of it. So
Yeah.
yeah, I could definitely see like it is the Godfather too. It's the origins of Don Corleone. Only in this case, it's the origin of the chairman of the Tojo clan.
Yep.
And so
It also looked more serious than a lot of the Yakuza games
yeah.
typically are.
Mm.
Like there's always you know, a serious, like heartfelt story at the center of all the Yakuza games. But in between, it's like, hey, you want to go race these little RC cars with a bunch of little kids? Like,
Yeah.
you want to you want to team up with this homeless person and make him be a pop idol so he's the bard of your party? Like
Yeah.
it's there's always an element of silliness, but in this
Mhm.
in-depth sort of uh preview that they had, I didn't see anything that was like
That
dragon racing
yeah.
or pocket cars.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's not to say that they still can't add it, but I do agree with you that this one looks like it is taking a much more like serious, a much more gritty approach to the series. And honestly, I'm all for it because I think I mentioned this when we brought up the Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake that I had a bit of like Yakuza like fatigue
Hmm.
Mhm.
where I just haven't really been loving the most recent games in the series, and I feel like it's because they're just getting too repetitive,
Yeah.
and it definitely just needed to do something new, something different. But I feel like with like I'm not gonna go on a rant or a tangent. But I feel like at the root, at its core, a lot of the issues are that Yakuza Zero was like, I think, the surprise success when it came over here. They didn't expect it to be that huge. And so now, because it was the surprise hit, it's that like, oh, dude, let me copy your homework
Yeah.
and I'll just like change some stuff. And I feel like in them copying the homework, they're too scared to like stray away from it. And I feel like they're keeping in the stuff that they should cut out and adapt, and it ruins it. And I do think one of the big things, especially in Pirate Yakuza, dude, it's so apparent in that one that the tutorial section is so long, it stretches across multiple chapters before it finally like lets you go and okay, you can do whatever you want now. You can explore, you can do this. And I feel like that's so annoying, like that it purposely holds you back. You can't go off the beaten path. And same thing with like the text boxes, the dialogue, it's so slow. And it's like, I'm not reading this shit, guys. I'm sorry. Because it's a very padded. But
Yeah.
it's they're like, no, Yakuza Zero did that. Yakuza Zero did it like that. So we have to do it. No, you don't. You can move on from it. That's yes, people like Yakuza Zero, but if you ask them what are some things you would like to see changed, they'd be like, oh, I get rid of like half the dialogue or half the dialogue boxes
Yeah, sometimes
because it's unnecessary.
they are very excessive.
Mm,
And the fact that the training goes through multiple chapters is kind of weird because like you can say that Red Dead does the same thing, right? Like in the when you
mhm.
first start Red Dead Redemption 2,
Yeah.
you're in the mountain and you can't free roam, you can't do shit. You have to do the story. You're
Mhm.
pigeonholed to the story. If you try to leave the mountain, you will die. This is even with cheats. Like even if you turn on God mode, you will die. Like, I saw a video of some dude trying to like, well, what can you do in chapter one? Like, is it possible to go out and like visit the shops and stuff? No, no, it's not. He had to mod the game. he
Oh,
had to, he had to go beyond cheats into mods to
Mhm.
be able to get down the mountain.
But
And
I
I thought it,
saw also. Oh no, I was gonna say I saw one of the most popular mods for Red Dead 2 was a mod that skips the mountain section.
well, yeah, I mean, it's one of those that like unless you're into it for the story, but like if you've already played through it once, you know the story, you know.
Yeah, you just want to get to the game.
Yeah. So uh, it's interesting. The training is interesting because there's still story happening, and it's one of those that when you go back and replay, you're like, oh, the opening chapter kind of sets up the whole story. Like
Mhm.
if you pay attention to everything the characters do, it's like, oh, this is like from the very beginning, it's being set up, or like it's
Yeah.
already you can already see where the story's going if you already know where
Mhm.
it ends. But even then, it's like, dog, just watch the cutscenes on YouTube. Like, what? I
Right.
don't. um.
And
Anyway,
and yeah, I just think with the direction they're going with this, with Stranger Than Heaven, it has the potential to finally break that like Yakuza fatigue that I had. And I can't be the only one. I'm sure there are other players that are also thinking the
oh
same
no,
thing. They're
yeah,
like,
for me too. I think I started to feel it with Ishin, and I like
mhm,
Ishin. Ishin's good. But
mhm,
like at that point, I had already played through Zero, Kiwami One, Kiwami Two. I had the entire like Yakuza collection,
the
uh,
collection.
and so by the time I got to Ishin, I was like, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna play Red Dead again. I kind of like.
Yeah,
No, I think I went to Fallout. I was like, I just want to shoot stuff. Like I'm kind of
yeah.
tired. Like,
It I see it as like when you go from one open world game to another, you're just like,
yeah.
fuck, man. Like I
yeah.
need something simple in between. Mhm.
It'd
Um.
be like point and shoot.
Yep.
Well, shit, I'm like that with Fortnite now. Now that they added karaoke, I've been singing the shit out of fucking. tribute, and today I did firework. 'Cause baby, I am a
Mhm.
firework, and I'm gonna let my colors burst.
Firework.
I'm gonna sing my way up to that fucking Bugs Bunny skin. You watch. Like I'm not gonna play a single
Dude.
game of Battle Royale. I'm just gonna sing my ass all the way to
Have they
level
added some kind
85.
of have they added some kind of dance simulator yet? I feel like that's the
Not
next
yet.
logical step.
Nah,
I
not
feel like
yet.
the now
I
that you have
mean,
karaoke, I feel like the next logical step is a Dance Dance Revolution just Fortnite style. Like, I mean, all the dances are iconic from Fortnite, so why wouldn't there be a DDR style in there? If it happens, Fortnite, you owe me money. Just saying, I'm just saying right now, the idea is here, you're welcome. But if you make it happen, you owe me money. But I mean, I feel like that is the next logical step. You already have a karaoke. Fortnite is that game that it's starting. Fortnite, I feel like, is trying to become like this party game that
yeah.
you could just throw it on and you and your buddies, whether you're far away or you're together, you can still play Fortnite somehow.
Yeah, it's trying to be a platform. It's trying to be
Yeah.
like Roblox, where you can
Yeah,
make your
that's
own
Oh,
what I was
okay.
shit.
gonna say. Like, I haven't played Roblox, but my understanding of Roblox is that it's like a hub, and then there's different games that you can play in Roblox. And yeah, I think Fortnite is trying to do the same thing. That Fortnite is the hub,
Hmm.
but then there's different games you can play. If you don't want to go shoot people, you can play Fall Guys, which is like a fun little platformer thing.
Hmm.
You know, if you don't want to do that, you just want to race cars, well, there's a racing game there. You know, there's you name it. It's the people are building different games that you could play in Fortnite. And I know Disney is pushing a lot of what you can do with this recent Star Wars update. You know, they did basically their version of Battlefront.
Hmm.
Um, and then their little like droid, you know, kind of like business building simulator type game. And then they did the Escape Vader, which is
Yeah.
probably like the second time Star Wars has been turned into a horror game.
Yeah.
The first time being the Ewok hunt in
That Ewok hunt
Star
is
Wars
so
Battle.
fucking creepy. Holy shit. I feel like this is Disney's way of stepping in to see, like, we're testing the waters to see if Star Wars fans really want like horror. And it's like, yes, they do. Give them what they want. So just
Mhm.
Fortnite is trying to become the Oasis, basically, from Ready Player
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
It's a precursor to the Oasis. I just realized that people were starting to go to church in Roblox, which I was like, oh wow, that's wild. That's why I saw some TikToks. They're like, holy shit, there's a whole mass going on in Roblox right now, and people are attending. I'm like, hey, I guess whatever you got to do to get to the Lord is what we got to do. Okay, well, that sounds cool. Well,
Mm.
it's always Stranger Than Having a day one grab for you guys.
Oh yeah.
As of right now, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that one. And then
I think
when's
Snoop Dogg, huh?
there's another one coming out too, right? That's like similar, but it's not RGG, right?
No, it's the
Mm.
guy that created Yakuza. He left the studio to start his own, and
It's
he, uh,
it's got Don
ah,
Lee as the main guy.
yes,
Big
and
fucking
yeah,
Giga Chad tank of a man there. Like
yeah,
the
it's
dude is
called
built like a fucking brick shithouse. Like he looks
well
like a
that
pro
dude,
wrestler.
he used to be a boxer before he
Okay,
became an
that makes
actor.
sense. Like, what-
Yeah, so Don Lee's the protagonist in the game. It's called Gang of Dragon. It was shown off at the Game Awards, but the drama with it is that it right now the game is officially canceled
No. Damn it.
because they like lost their funding or some shit like that. Like
I will give them money. I have $3 and this $25 Pornhub card.
Let me see. I'm trying to find like the news story like on it, but their YouTube channel, they deleted it.
Damn, I didn't know. I had no idea.
Yeah. Uh Let me see if I can find the article. But yeah, it's because it was originally sponsored by NetEase, but
Ah,
now they like pulled out, so they need a new investor so they can finish the game. And so that's why, as of right now, the game is like either canceled or basically dead unless they can find someone else to like produce it or fund it or something.
fucking shit. Come on,
Uh,
Tencent, fund them. Fund them. You spent all this money on fucking High Guard? Like you could spend half of that and give it to this man so he can make his fucking awesome dragon fighting game.
mm. So it okay. So they did. I believe they did reinstate their YouTube channel, but it was deleted,
Oh, okay.
and then they brought it back, from what I can tell. Um, but yeah, it just says that they're facing financial struggles, and yeah, NetEase backed out, and that it's believed they need at least 44 million to finish the game.
Ooh.
I got a $25 Pornhub gift card that I can send their way.
I'll divert my OnlyFans funds towards you guys. My $3 a month.
You know what?
Yep.
I will take to the seven seas, become a pirate in Hawaii, and send any booty I get their way.
Hey man, all you gotta do is beat the shit out of that guy that threw a rock at a seal.
Oh yeah, fuck that guy.
Oh yeah, fuck
Bro,
him. Yeah,
did y'all see the after effects of that?
Didn't they
Yeah,
jump
they
his ass? Didn't they get him?
They
Yeah, they
beat the shit.
out of him.
I watched the video where they beat the shit out of him. I was like, I mean, that's what you get, bro. Like,
Mhm.
ain't nobody gonna help you. Didn't nobody? I think that's one of the first ones where I seen that. Like, did nobody help him? Did nobody was yelling stop? Nobody was like, everybody was like, hey man, that's what you get, bro. Even like the after effects when the mayor and the lawyer like, we don't condone violence, as they smile. And they're like, we don't condone violence, but and now they want all the incoming flights to show that video as like, hey, don't fuck with the animals and don't fuck with the island. I was like, that sounds like a good idea. I'm 100% behind
Yep.
you. Hawaii,
Yep.
100% behind that shit.
Most satisfying
Yep.
ass whooping I've
Mhm.
seen. And
Yeah.
Johnny
Yeah.
Somali got beat by that Korean Marine.
Yeah. But,
Speaking of fights,
oh, go for it.
hell of a segue right there.
Yes,
Uh,
incredible.
speaking of fights, quick update on you remember our friend Roger Jackson
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the Psycho Stew incident? Well, it
Yeah.
turns out apparently he only got 90 days for the incident. And he got 90 days probation, and I believe he has to pay like 80 something $1,000 to Psycho Stew, I believe.
So let's back
And
up to give a refresher to any of the alphas that don't remember what we're talking about. So this is in regards to an incident that happened like last year, where Rampage Jackson's son, Raja Jackson, ran into the middle of a wrestling ring mid-match and then proceeded to assault the pro wrestler Psycho Stu. to the point that he like beat him up and knocked him out unconscious, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Mid match, mid so so this is the update to that.
Yes. So I'm reading this from TMZ. Um, so apparently, it is expected that Raja will spend 90 days in a cell before going on probation for 2 years, and he'll also be ordered to pay nearly 82K in resolution in restitution. So as far as I know, that's it. He was facing up to 7.5 years in prison for the violent acts. Um, yeah, so far that's it. I believe he pleaded no contest to the one count
Yeah,
of battery and serious bodily injury, and that's a felony in LA County.
Yeah.
So yeah, and he will be officially sentenced in June. So that's when I guess the new update will have him be if it really is only the 90 days
the 90
and
days.
the probation and the 82K in
And
restitution, which
would he be charged as a convicted felon?
it doesn't say on the TMZ sites.
Because I feel like 90 days is like basically got away with it.
Yeah, that's
But
what
if it's
yeah.
90 days, but he gets charged as a felon and that stays on his record, then
I
I
think
guess
so.
there's some justice in that, but I feel like it won't even matter to him because I think he's well off. He's got money. Doesn't matter.
It
I
just says
I think, well, if
he
you plead
ple-
no contest, I think, yeah, it's basically like it's not
yeah.
you're
It's not
pleading
admitting it.
guilty. Yeah, you're just not admitting it. You're just
Yeah, it is. So it says pleaded no contest to one felony count of battery causing serious bodily injury. And so, yeah, that's the expected sentence he's supposed to receive. I feel like, I think you're right. Feel like it's just not enough time, I guess. Because, I mean, Roger Jackson completely changed this man's life.
Mhm,
Completely. Like, um, we don't know what effects this is going to have on this man afterwards. Um, and I mean, I don't really even know what else to say. Like, I just feel like I mean, because if I were Psychos too, or any of his family members or friends, I would want Roger Jackson to get more time
mhm,
actually pay for what he did. And of course, on the other side, if you were Rampage Jackson, you would want to protect your son from everything that you can, especially if you guys like them, he has money and he probably has the means to do so. But I mean, it's not up to us. I feel like it's still not a lot of money though. Like 82K seems like,
I think that's
I
just
mhm.
mean,
Stu's
a
medical
little.
bills.
Yeah,
I think that's not even like,
the
he's
lawyer's fees
gonna,
and whatnot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, dude,
Or
even if it's just
I
medical
don't
bills, what about the
know.
lawyer fees? Like,
Yeah,
even if
I
they
don't.
say, okay, the 82K, the lawyers are going to take their cut out of it, taxes are going to take their cut out of it. What is he really going to be left with to cover, the rest of his medical bills? What if he needs care afterwards? Like, because I
Yeah,
don't
that's
really
what I
know
was gonna
anything
say.
that's going on with Psycho Stu. Is he better? Is he back on his feet? Like, I really haven't kept up with how much else this has affected Psycho Stu. And I mean, I think for Roger Jackson, the only thing you can really hope for is like, okay, he's getting these 90 days. Now the next thing is like, get this kid some help. Well, not a kid because he's an adult. Get him some help.
Yeah,
I mean, straight
that's
up, like, get the dude some help.
that's the biggest
Um,
thing with for me with this is that like if he's gonna get so little time, uh, so long as Psycho Stu is taken care of, it's fine, I guess. But like, dog, it took so little to provoke this man. It took
yeah,
Yeah.
so little. Like
yeah,
the amount of shit I talk, I'd be dead.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
if
Same. I talk a lot of shit, like, and I talk a lot of shit to the wrong people, like, so it is like one of those things where it's like, okay, Roger Jackson, like, they need to add, like, hey, bro, you need to go to like what, anger management or some other class to like get help with whatever the fuck is going on in your head, dude. Like,
Mhm.
you know, it also it's like kind of a little bit too, like, do you like there were some social cues that you just did not follow
yeah.
at all. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like there were some social cues that you did not follow, like, hey, bro, like, and the dude is a dangerous man. That dude's a fucking weapon. That dude is not somebody like Roger Jackson ain't somebody you want to fuck with. Um, and I mean, I think some people are angry with it because they don't think he got enough time. And also, like I said, money wise, I don't think it's enough money either. Like I said, aftercare, medical bills, lawyer fees, taxes. What is really going to be left from that 80K once he gets his restitution? Because I mean, he's not going to be able to be a wrestler anymore. I don't think.
No.
So, what he wasn't he already? Well, I mean, Psycho 2 was already kind of a up there in age, so he probably wasn't going to be in the wrestling game much longer, anyways. Like, but still, like, what's he going to do now? Like, is he going to coach? Is he not going to be able to? What's going to be the next steps after this? And I haven't seen anything that Psycho Stu has responded to it. I haven't found anything or seen anything. So, maybe in the next month or so, we'll see or hear about like from Psycho Stu, like, hey, it's all good. He got what he got, and I'm happy with what I got. I wonder if they're gonna file an appeal or something. But if he pleaded no contest, I feel like, hey, bro, this is your best option. I'm
Well,
pretty sure that's probably what he maybe was advised.
well, if this is just the criminal proceedings, I think Psycho Stu could still sue him
That
afterwards
might be
into the
that might be what
civil
might
court.
happen.
So that might
Yeah,
be what they're gonna do.
probably. Yeah,
Because
probably.
that's what they did with OJ, right? OJ got cleared
Yeah,
of criminal charges, but then he lost the civil case, and he had to pay
Yeah.
the restitutions through the civil case. So
Hmm.
and I mean, and it's not like, and it's like I feel like it's gonna be open and shut too. It's like, bro, there's video of it everywhere. There's
Yeah.
literal video of it everywhere. Like, I feel I feel like if I was Roger Jackson, it's not something I could really complain about if I get sued afterwards. Like, I mean, maybe you could be like, oh man, I already did my time, or I'm already paying for this. I was like, kind of, but not really. And it's like I say, it's not something he can really defend himself from if he gets sued in like civil court or something like that. And if he does get sued, I'm assuming they're going to go for millions,
Mm.
and probably because of who he is, who's his father. Like,
Yeah.
that's more than likely anything. And I haven't even seen like anything, so I wonder if Roger has stopped his like streaming career or if he's continued it or not. I don't know. Well, I mean, I never watched him to begin with, so I'm not exactly sure if he's still continuing or if he's just
if I
kind of
were
laid
him,
low. Like,
I'd stay the fuck off. The internet. I wouldn't
yeah,
stream no more. Like,
bro, the fucking internet. Hey, bro, the internet is a crazy place. The internet is a brutal bitch. The internet is a brutal bitch, man. Like, it is hard not to take anything personally, I think, sometimes from the internet. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, you're just going to be constantly provoked online. So I think it is difficult. He should probably stay offline. I mean, also Rampage, I think people like pay to talk shit to him too, which I think is funny. I think it is. I think it is funny because I think people do like send in like super chats or whatever, so they can
Mhm.
like just talk shit to him. Like, damn, that's kind of funny. That's kind of smart too. So not something that Roger Jackson should do, because I mean
Yeah.
in the chat they were egging him on like, hey bro, don't take that. Like, oh man, like what are you doing, bro? Bro, don't listen to them. They're not even here. Like, it's just bots probably.
Uh,
Nah, yeah, it's wild out there in these streets. It
yes.
really is.
Yes,
It
it
really
is.
is.
Uh-huh.
Well, I
Eh,
mean, that's all I got. How do
Yep.
you guys feel? How do you guys feel about it?
I mean, it's like what I said earlier that I feel like 90 days is too little, and even if he does get like charged as a felon and it stays on his record, I still feel like for him it won't affect him. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see once the verdict comes in. Maybe they do add on to the sentence or something. We'll see. But as of right now, I do think it's basically he got away with it.
Yeah. 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 I should probably look up those wrestlers that did his friends that did the podcast after it happened. Maybe they have some more updates. Yeah. Well, we'll check in. We'll check in next time.
I think Rikishi left the promotion. It was his wrestling school or whatever.
Ooh, speaking of, I got to see Rikishi over the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was in Del Rio at the Del Rio Comic Con.
Oh.
Yeah. No, he was at the Del Rio Comic Con. He did like a little interview Q&A kind of thing. I got to see him. Like it was actually really cool.
Nice. All right. And on that note, we will wrap things up here. You alphas, let us know what y'all think about the new Stairfax video game. Likewise, let us know, are y'all gonna do y'all like the art style? Are y'all gonna play Stranger Than Heaven? And do y'all think this Roger Jackson is some bullshit? Let us know what you think in those comments. But until then, we will catch you all on the next one.
Adios.
Peace.